Welcome to another edition. It's the Force. I'm your host, Jesse Swear, nationally recognized inclusive fitness trainer, sneaker flex instructor. To find out more about me, visit my website, www.jesseswear.com. This is the all-step routine, part 1. But we're going to have some fun. Now, before we get to the all-step routine, because the fitness goals are to get about 10,000 steps per day. That means you meet your fitness goal, and some people probably fall a little short. That's why we have those fitness trackers on our watches or on our phones to track those steps, and the doctors recommend that to try to keep that heart healthy, keep those joints healthy, and to keep that blood flowing, oxygen pumping, and those muscles energized, is to try to get these steps. Now, I got 4 exercises. It's part 1, and then we got part 2 as well to try to make sure that you do get these steps in, and it's something that you want to do on a daily basis. But before we get to those steps, again, Funkified Maniacs out there, worldwide across the globe, Silver Seeker members, new members, YouTube subscribers, and those Facebook Live streamers. We got a few things we got to go over. If you have any lightheadedness, pain, dizziness, discomfort, or fatigue, hit the pause button, come back a little bit later. The other thing you want to do is we got to go over virtual liability. You should always consult with your physician before engaging in any physical activity program. By participating in this online exercise with me, you assume all dangerous, hazardous risks of such participation exercises demonstrated by the instructor in this class can be demanding. If unable to safely perform these exercises, please modify them or choose a different set of exercises. Number 2, I can't see you, I can't hear. Pay attention to form, pay attention to mechanics, lengthen and elongate that spine. Nice, strong, strength position. Tuck the belly, tuck the tailbone, chest out, shoulders up, back and down, ears over shoulders. Ooh, yeah. You got it all. Hope you got it all from all my breath. And then 3, you want to breathe. 4, pay attention to rate of perceived exertion, because it is an all-step routine. It's going to be a 1 through 10, 10 being the high, 5 being the middle, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to want more, 6, 7, 8. They're going to motivate you, 9, and 10. You might get to the point where you got lightheadedness, pain, discomfort, fatigue, hit a seat, come back a little bit later. You got all that, because we've been doing this for a while together. These are the 4s. And then you get number 5, please hydrate. I brought my tea with me. I don't know if you have at home, but you want to hydrate, pay attention to perceived exertion, breathe, and work on the posture throughout this entire exercise routine. So our first exercise, again, most of the time we want to start with just some form of march in place, right? And with that march in place, you got to get those arms swinging as well, because we want to get really just, moving through that motion. So you can kind of move your arms, roll back a little bit, and you just kind of want to lift those legs up, right? Nice little march, but not a high knee position, just kind of just getting going, 30 to 60 seconds, just marching. Grab on that chair. If you want a strong position, don't use the chair. And just kind of just drive up and down. Just like having some fun. Yeah. Stepping out. There you go. Kicking it going. There you go. 30, 60 seconds. Get you warmed up. Get you moving. Try to stay in the same place. Proprioception, spatial awareness. You might drift. We don't want to drift, so you kind of want to mark that place out for you. Make sure that you have don't have a loose rug. I know I'm on a rug. Make sure you don't have any toys laying on the ground, because as we start moving into more of a active exercise, as we go to number 2 here, we're going to go to like a high march raise with using those arms as well. So when I say get those arms above the head, we're going to go to a high march, and you're just going to lift those arms up as well. Opposites. So as I say, as I go up with my left arm, my right leg goes up. If I go up with my left arm or my right arm, there you go. My left leg goes up, and I'm just getting a nice high march. I'm pulling that leg up, pull that leg up. Nice harsh march. Get those hands above the head and get moving. There you go. Lift them up. High march. Side view looks like this. Nice and tall. And again, 30 to 60 seconds trying to get those steps in for your day. And there's lots of steps to get in. You need 10,000, and you gotta make sure you keep breathing through these motions right now. I'm breathing. How about you? You breathing at home? Keep on going. We got about 20 seconds left. And then we're going to just transition again into that 3rd move. And it's going to just be a side step. Now, a side step would just be a single side step, nice and strong, shoulder widths apart. And you're just going to side back and forth. You got about 5 seconds. And then we're just going to go right into that movement for you. And it's going to just slow those feet down. Back to that little arm swing with a march. and then it's just going to be a side step. There you go, good, just like that. Side step. You're just getting slow the heart rate down a little bit. Working on that all-step routine here. 10,000 steps. Again, the goal. I'm your host, Jesse Swear. And as you see, nice and strong. Shoulder widths apart right here. And then I just bring 1 foot close. Shoulder widths apart, 1 foot close. Right step out, shift the weight. Shift the weight. Use the chair if you need it. Or if you just want to be nice and stronger, then go without the chair. Or stand at a countertop and do this. You can just turn some music on, tell Alexa, tell Amazon, tell whoever to play the music and get moving. 30 to 60 seconds again, back and forth. Now if you want to go and ante up, or double up, or if you have enough room to do that, and you want to make this a little more difficult, then you're just going to take a step and do the 2 steps. And then back, and then back. There you go, you got it. So that's 1 and 2. I'm going to my left, and then I'm going to go to my right. For 2. And 1 and 2. And just a double side step. Again, you can add this to your repertoire as well. You can add this, you can make this your 4th exercise, and then we have a 5th exercise today. And we're going to come back to that right side. 1, 2, and then we're going to work on those fast toes. Fast jog, we're just going to tap those toes. Nice little fast jog. There you go. 30, 60 seconds. Move those feet. Toe, toe, toe taps. So they're just toes. Toes the whole time. Heels do not touch. If you see, my heels are not touching. It's just all toes. Hold on to that chair. Hold on to that wall. Hold on to that countertop for extra support. 30 to 60 seconds. We'll review all those exercises again in 3, 2, and 1. So it's just a march. Swing those arms. Nice little low march. 30 to 60 seconds. And remember, the transition to get that all-step routine. Again, part 1 is to move to that high march. Get those hands above the head. Lift them up. Lift those legs up. Control the motion. Tuck that belly, tuck the tailbone, chest out, shoulders up, back, and down, and you are nice and tall as you just lift up through here. And then the transition is that side step as you slow that march down. Side step. There you go. Get out a little snap if you want. Add a little clap. You got it. Or you can add 2. If you got enough room, slide twice. You got it. Add 2. You got it. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And then those fast toes. Nice little jog it out to finish up this routine. Remember again, always please hydrate. Pay attention to rate perceived exertion. Breathe, and again, you're working on trying to get 10,000 steps. It's your fitness goal. It's an all-step routine. It's for you older adults out there. And again, I'm your host, Jesse Swear. Hydrate, pay attention to rate perceived exertion. Breathe, and focus on that posture. Whew. No heels. No heels. Done. Peace. I'm out.